Once upon a time long ago, in the southern France, a knight suddenly discovered the Roche-Posay springs when his sick horse got into the water and was healed. After that, hospitals and centers were built to use the powerful thermal resource, and then they started to make skin products to treat diseases. That is the history of La Roche-Posay, a brand concerned to improve and protect the quality of sensitive skins. Today, the brand has products distributed in over 60 countries into different channels and retail partners. La Roche-Posay has also a strong turnover in France and Western Europe, targeting now other possibilities of growth around the world. However, the brand is sought mostly by women over 30s. So, which barriers does it need to break through to reach the rest of the world? And why don't we associate its products with youth? Most times, the brand is represented by the same stereotype of person, even if it's talking to Korea, Japan, Israel, Venezuela. And we know, people do not have the same physical characteristics and culture around the world. Moreover, those images show success and calm when youth are moved by dynamism and doubts. So, to get connected worldwide with La Roche-Posay, people need to see young adults and their culture on the message. Today, youth is more concerned about their impact in the world and try to look at everything with systemic vision. Therefore, they don't care only about beauty, but also about health, their ethics, and their purpose. Youth is getting tired of beauty standards. Instead, they crave to be a better version of themselves and not follow paradigms. Still, they look up to other people as behavioral references. They explore media looking for opinions, suggestions, advice, and experience from people who are influential but aren't doing anything new. They are just exposing themselves to the world, not afraid to share their insecurities and problems and speaking in the most sincere way possible. Knowing that, our proposal is to make a web series on a new YouTube channel that will tell inspirational stories of people between 15 and 25 years old in order to show how they impact on society. Each episode will show an influential figure who must represent us people in culture and be an opinion maker to young adults. They would interview a person with a strong influence potential, telling an amazing story to consumers that want to be inspired. The video will have around 15 minutes showing normal daily life in different cities and cultures. At the end, the final question is the key theme of the series. If you think, when I'm 30, how would you see yourself? The series will not show La Roche-Posay products. It's going to be an invitation to the audience to know the brand and build connections with it. To show that choosing La Roche-Posay isn't about just choosing a product, but adopting a lifestyle of a healthier life. Here are some people that would excel as our interviewers. Jujut, a 24-year-old YouTuber, known for her simplicity and effective way to explain common things and issues. Zendaya, 18-year-old actress and singer who is fighting against racist beauty standards. Mohamed Zeta, a 22-year-old activist and filmmaker who talks about his experiences and knowledge of living in Gaza in his adolescence. And here are some people that have extraordinary stories that need to be showcased. Lohana Scarpioni, 23-year-old creator of social network Believe that promotes the exchange of services among their users, showing that there is value without money. Ashima Shiraishi, who at 15 years old is considered the strongest young rock climber of all times and still keep up with her school activities. Mariah Idrissi, 23-year-old model that got the attention of the world by wearing a hijab in a commercial. She is an advocate of diversity in the fashion industry. Among the episodes, other videos would also be uploaded to the channel showing more direct interactions of young adults with La Roche-Posay products. For a successful marketing campaign, the series concept needs to be reinforced by other medias. We do not want to change the brand positioning, but create a new way to build connections. Migrating to other digital medias, the La Roche-Posay websites would become more similar and consistent among different countries, but respecting its singularity. The Instagram posts will not just show products, but people interacting with them in a friendly and attentive way, since today they follow profiles that give them content. To support the campaign, it would also show behind the scenes and teasers to create an expectation in the audience. At Snapchat, the big impact would happen at the premiere date of the series, where it will be featured in the Snapchat live coverage to allow people to interact sending their videos. Facebook would work as a hub for all the content on the smaller social networks, like a source for more information in every action that's rolling on Instagram and Snapchat. Not only that, but Facebook has the ability to reach more people, so the actions can be more complete, showing the big picture of the campaign. Well, all this video and this idea is what we want to do before we are 30. What's yours?